Welcome to the show, everyone. I am so excited about networking with everybody out there. We are live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. My first guest had been on with me a while back now, like in 2018. She's back now again here, and I'm excited to have her on. I have with me Deb D. Fisser, and she is the owner of Elegant Bath and Floor. I want you to tell everybody, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourselves and what you do and why, you had something special that you wanted to get out today. And so I'm so excited for you to be able to do that.
Yeah, thanks, Carol. Thanks so much for having us back. We really, really appreciate it. And actually, when I was here before, it was with Floor Coverings International. And so that company is still going strong and growing like gangbusters. And one thing we were finding is that we have fantastic installers. We do all types of flooring there, and especially our tile installers are just fabulous. People love their work. And so not only did we install tile on floors, but we were doing them in showers and bathrooms. But folks weren't always really making the connection between Floor Coverings International and the walls of their showers or remodeling a bathroom. So what we did is we started a whole new entity within our same umbrella called Elegant Bath and Floor. So we get to do the same great service. It's still mobile, still in the home, and so then we just get a chance to do even more for a homeowner while we're in their home. So
well, I don't know how many of the bath and tile people come to you. I think that's really neat that you're actually bringing the showroom to them so that they can pick and choose what they want. Because I remember when we talked when you would do your the other business, it was great for you to be able to do that because the lighting is so different in your home.
It is.
Everything is different, even in your bathroom.
Especially so, that's right.
Especially with the lighting there, that's the worst. Go ahead.
Right. So we love to do that experience. It's very personalized. Our design associates really listen to exactly what all of our clients are needing and how they function and how their life works. And so we can provide lots of options, probably more options than anyone else out there, and really make that a great experience for them, no matter what type of project they're doing. If they want to completely gut their bathroom and start fresh and move things all around, if they just need a simple kind of shower refresh, remove the tub, we can do all that for them.
Now, you said before you came on, you're statewide, you're licensed, bonded, and insured.
Absolutely.
You do a free in-home estimate, and they come to you. Now, they would love for you to check out their website because you can also, you said that you can make an appointment from there.
Yes.
And do you have a lot of
Directly.
befores and afters and things like that on there?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
So the website is elegantbathandfloor.com. You can call them direct. It's 480-326-4288. And I say, a lot of people just got some money back from the government,
Yes,
and
that's
this
time
is
of
a
year.
great time of the year to go ahead and refit, redo things and make your bathroom. I hear that bathrooms, you got to have a great shower. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
For
you
sure.
can do all of that. What's happening in shower? I just want to ask you, what's going on in bathrooms right now?
Yeah, so with the state of the economy, if you'll say, the interest rates are going up a lot in homes. And so folks are saying, gosh, it's going to cost me a lot to move, so why don't I renovate what I have? And so we can come in and really talk with them about their needs. A lot of folks are deciding to take out tubs, for example, and make a full convenient walk-in shower. And we're finding there's such a demand that actually I wanted to bring in some other experts in the field. So I feel really fortunate to have hired another associate that I have with me
You have
here
a friend
today.
with you?
I have a friend with me here today. His name's Tyler Baldwin. And some of you out there may even recognize him because he spent some time as a sports reporter, 3TV, Good Morning Arizona and such. So I feel just so fortunate to have him on the team. So I'll let him kind of share a little bit about some of those bathroom trends and then kind of reasons why people are doing those conversions.
Oh, well, thank you so much for the nice
Welcome.
introduction.
Thank you
I
so much.
appreciate that. Yeah, so I think we're going into a lot of homes right now for a lot of different reasons. I think you got kind of three big reasons why someone's like, we need a dramatic change in our bathroom or shower area. Number one is just safety. you know? And it's really funny because if you had talked to the old news reporter version of me and asked what's the most dangerous part of your home, I would have probably said your pool outside or maybe a kitchen where you can get burnt. Crazy enough, it's actually your bathroom or your shower. That is the most dangerous part of your home. 235,000 people fall in a shower every single year. If you're elderly, a third of all those people who fall end up in the ER. I mean, it's devastating, right? So for a lot of people, we're actually doing pretty significant work in changing some lives by being able to take out a near inaccessible tub or a large threshold, put in something safer, get them some grab bars, something to where they can just rest assured that their loved one or themselves would be actually stepping into that shower safely. Another couple reasons, just you're tired of the look. You know, like what Deb was just mentioning just a little while ago. It's like they're looking at like cultured marble, like plastic shower, builder grade fiberglass.
Please.
They're looking at the same thing over and over and over again. And you know, years ago you could just move and go get a new house if you wanted with an amazing APR, you know, around 2. That's gone. So now people are looking like, hey, I'd love to move. I can't. APRs are 6, 7. So they're thinking, okay, we're gonna stay here for 10 years. If I have to look at my yellowing cultured marble plastic walls one more day, I'm gonna do something drastic, right? So they call us out, we swap that out, and we put something much more beautiful, something that they can just love. And the third big reason, which comes right along with that, is it increases the home value. Right? You get rid of that builder grade, you put something in with like beautiful porcelain, something with tile, you're gonna increase the home's price drastically. I mean,
The bathroom is probably number one besides the kitchen, but
Yeah,
the bathroom,
for sure.
if you do not have that updated bathroom today, they're not even gonna look at it. They don't even wanna talk about that house because it's not gonna sell.
no, when people look at a home and they're trying to buy, they don't want something that they're gonna buy and then put a bunch of work into. They wanna walk in. They want to walk in not only to the home and then have it the way they want, but they want a walk-in shower as well. They don't want some inaccessible giant old tub.
So when you come in, now, Tyler, do you come along with them? Do you do that? Are you the one that comes along and does all that?
Yeah, so unfortunately they're stuck with my ugly mug. As the design consultant, I'll be the one sitting down with them and walking them through the process of how we can make this, change conveniently, affordably, get them the kind of shower that they've been looking at Pinterest and kind of picking out the color. I can kind of make sure we can get as close to their dream as possible. And sometimes they can kind of help direct them in a way they're not sure. Like I'll look at, say, a California bath, those small 36 by 36 inch showers, and I might to explain to them that we could take that tub out they don't normally use and put a gigantic walk-in shower, something they never even thought of.
We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further. What I love about them is they come to you. That showroom comes to you, and you'll have Tyler being able to help you make those decisions because they're hard to make, and when you think you know what you want, you might change your mind. He might have something even better for you. You can check them out on their website. It is elegantbathandfloor.com. Hang tight. We're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to keep on talking in here because we are live on Facebook right now.
Oh,
so we're
beautiful.
going to keep
Sweet.
on talking. And
that's awesome.
this is makes it a little bit longer. What's your favorite part when you come in and you sit down with somebody? How many times when they say, "Well, I know what I want," right? And you sit down and you say, "Okay, well, what do you want?" Whatever. How many times do you turn around and find that you're changing a little bit of their mind and they love you for it?
So first of all, if they've got a dream, I'm here to fulfill the dream. Well, we have a client that we're working with right now. We walked in and he goes, "Hey, I want to take my 8-foot ceilings to 10. I want to get rid of this wall in the closet. I want to take the shower on the left side, put it on the right. I want to close the door that's on the right side. I want to build a new door on the left side. I want to open up my closet. I want custom cabinets. I want to take the vanity from." He's like, "Can you do this? I can't even find people that are willing to do this for me." And I go, "Matt, we can do whatever you want with your money. Like if you have that dream, we'll do it." But there are sometimes that I do. I literally will walk in to so the California bath is a nickname that we've coined. I don't know why they call it the California bath because it's all over Arizona. I've never seen it in California. But it's this gigantic garden tub that's like 42 inches by 60 inches that nobody uses. I mean, they're throwing empty Amazon boxes. It's like a trash can in the bathroom, right? Nobody's jumping into the big bath. And then they have a tiny little 36 by 36 shower. So we come in all the time and they're like, "I want to redo the shower. I'm tired of the ugly plastic." And they go, "I just wish it could be bigger." And I go, it can be bigger. And I kind of explain and walk them through the process of like, look, we can knock down the pony wall. We can make this one gigantic walk-in shower. But sometimes, especially in homes that are in the 90s, first of all, you don't need 110, you don't need a 10-foot by, 3-foot shower. I mean, unless you're having parties with 7 or 8 of your friends coming over, you don't need a shower that big.
Right.
So I explained to them, here's actually what's incredible. We can turn the garden tub side into a shower. Now you get a massive, like almost 4-foot by 5-foot shower. Then on the other side, we turn that into like a linen closet. Now you have extra space to put stuff. And if you're one of those 90s homes,
Yeah.
they're always
They love
desperate
that.
for
They
space.
would
There's so much
love
wasted
that.
space, yeah. So I can fulfill a dream that they didn't even know they had until they actually sit down with me.
Well, I think that's awesome, and I think that's what makes you different, right? And I think the fact that you come along and you can give them those suggestions when they may not have that with anybody else. They might just come in, do the job, and go. But where you come in I think the design aspect of what you do is probably what you love the most.
Oh, yeah, I love that design part of it. Just the inspiring them with thinking of something else, lots and lots of options. That's
Yeah.
what we try to deliver.
I think that's really neat. We're gonna come back right now and go on live on air. So welcome back, everyone. We are talking about bathrooms and tile and flooring. And what we've been talking at the break to Facebook land out there, and we've been talking about some of the different things that people can do, and it's amazing. I love the idea of how you can give somebody a bigger shower. They don't need that big tub anymore, but actually even possibly give them a part of that being, listen to this, cabinet, to have some cabinets so that you can have a linen closet right in your bathroom. Wouldn't you love that? That's so awesome, Tyler, that you had mentioned that during the break. Let's talk a bit about some of the other things so that the people on air can hear it.
Yeah, so it's not just the shower itself. Some of these companies that are out there will walk in and they'll say, hey, I have a dream. I want to get rid of this ugly vanity that's falling apart. I have this gross, like, 90s style tile that's, like, square and ugly. And maybe they have, like, the 80s white kind of small square tiles that have gotten kind of moldy and gross over time. And they're like, I got to get rid of this. And they'll talk to a company, I won't say the name, but they'll have one of those, like, plastic companies that come out and they go, hey, we install them one day. We'll put $800 of plastic into your shower and we'll be out of there in a day and we're going to charge you $25,000. And it's just the shower. They're not touching the vanity, not
Nothing
changing
else.
the flooring out in the bathroom. They're not going to redo a mirror and put something beautiful in there. We can accomplish all of that. We can do not just the tub to a more accessible walk-in shower. We can change that vanity out you're tired of, getting you a little more space in there to store some stuff, change out the flooring, give you really a dream. And we talked about earlier the ability to add value to your home. When you start looking at a renovation like that, almost 80% of what you spend, according to Consumer Reports, goes right back into the value of the home. So when you start thinking, hey, I'm gonna have to spend $10,000 to $20,000 on this remodel, the good news is you're just adding $10,000 to $20,000 of value to your home. And sometimes it can be even more than that when it's a bathroom or when it's a kitchen or it's flooring. That's why they have home flippers. I mean, we're in Arizona. If somebody goes out and buys a $300,000 house, they put in a new bathroom, a new kitchen, and they put it on the market for $500,000 2 months later. So you can actually get more value than what you put in, which is pretty remarkable as well.
Well, I'll tell you what I love about them is they bring the showroom to you. They're mobile, and so you'll be able to see. I mean, you must have a plethora of different floorings that's out there. What's hot
We do.
right now?
We do. Yeah, folks are loving, well, first of all, we have a wide variety, so we can accommodate just about any request. But folks are loving like the glossy kind of marble look with maybe you can do those in warm tones or in the gray, the mosaic tiles for the floor and maybe in the back of the niches. People are loving that type of thing too. And then the vanities, the sky's the limit with the vanities and the beautiful like backlit LED mirrors, and maybe put some sconces with those or pretty vanity lights above it. It really pulls the whole package together.
I'll tell you, and so many people, when you go to, like, if you've not done anything to your home in a long time, if there's people hate really they with the way they look like, putting on their makeup is very difficult, right?
Right.
So you
Yep.
can help them from soup to nuts. I mean, I know we're talking right now about flooring and we're talking about tile and pulling out and changing things, but you can help them with lighting and all of that.
Right, yeah. A lot of the bathrooms have maybe just that flat piece of mirror.
Right.
Which of course functions, it gives you the reflection there. But to swap that out with something that's really kind of like a piece of art on their wall, it just enhances that. So the
And
minute
it
you
makes
walk
it
into the
beautiful.
bathroom.
Not only does it make it beautiful, it enhances the value of your home. And that's the
Yep.
big thing about all of this. Their website is elegantbathandfloor.com. They do free in-home estimates. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. They're statewide. Their phone number is 480-326-4288. And they say that they probably have more options than anyone else out there to offer you. So that's kind of neat. Now let's talk a little bit about something that you want. I can't wait for this one. Sort of like the nightmare remodeling stories, because you wanted to talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, one of my drug of choice, if you will, is to sit down at a table with somebody and ask them, like, all right, give me the worst remodeling experience of your life. And I have heard some devastating ones. The other day I walked into a house and the kitchen was demoed. It was like concrete slabs of wood on the wall. And I sat down and I go, oh, this is amazing. You guys are doing your kitchen and your bath? And they go, yeah, you know a guy? I go, know a guy? You're doing it. Like, you don't have a kitchen. You're ordering pizza. You know, like, you don't have a kitchen. And they said, yeah, unfortunately, they got a couple of estimates on a kitchen. They're all coming in around 30, 40K. Guy comes in at 10,000 and they go, oh, all right, we're saved. Let's get this guy at 10,000. I can't believe this. And they hire the guy at 10. He starts the process, comes to him and goes, I need another 20. They go, well, we're not going to do that. And the guy goes, all right, blocks the phone number and calls it a day. And just takes off. And so I always say, when you're looking for the way to avoid some of these like nightmare stories of like the year-long install or the way to avoid that is you're really looking for three things. Whenever you talk to any remodeling company out there, whether you're hiring us, somebody else, this is what I want anybody listening to do. Number one, make sure you trust them. Look at those Google reviews. Make sure they're high. We're 4.8 for Floor Coverings International, a perfect 5 when it comes to Elegant Bath. Make sure you're seeing that there's a track record of customers who like them. If the guy pulls up with a beat up truck, he's got a neck tattoo, he's not licensed or bonded, don't give that dude half your money up front, right? Make sure there's some accountability. Like, you can go to a brick and mortar building with us. If I disappear, they can still find Deb at our office, right? We have the umbrella of one of the largest remodeling companies in the entire nation there.
I think it's very important.
Yeah,
for people
chuck
to
in a
understand.
truck.
There's so many scammers out there.
Yeah, chuck in a truck, those guys, if they disappear and block your cell phone, you're done. You can't find them. Number two, it's got to be a product you love. Right? So me personally, I live in kind of like a nice home. I think there's an absolute place for some of those plastic shower install companies, but I'm not putting it in my home. My home's too valuable. I don't want a plastic shower in there, right? I want to make sure it's beautiful, it's porcelain, it's tile, it's timeless, right? I'm not going to hate it right after I spend $15,000 to $20,000, right? And then number three, it's got to be affordable, right? But you can't just get affordable. Okay, if you just get the cheap, like there was a study that Deb told me about recently, if you go out and get 3 estimates and you pick the cheapest of the 3 estimates, according to a recent study, you have an 80% chance of failure.
You know, I think it's important for people to hear this. That's what I love about the show the most, is that the information is out there for people to hear. And, you know, it makes sense. A lot of times when people they get the estimates, how many times do they take the cheapest? But the cheapest is definitely not always the way to go.
Cheap is expensive. Yeah, so
Because you end up having to
so
do
if
it
you
again,
can get the
right?
cheapest, it could be the best, but it better also be a trustworthy company with a product you love, and then a price you can afford. If you can get all 3 of those, trifecta, box them up, you get all 3, you found your company. And you don't need 10 estimates. If you can find on the first estimate, congratulations, you found a great company.
Well, you want to have them come out to you, and
Yeah.
that's what's nice
For
about
sure.
them. You know that you can trust them, and you could tell, first of all, the way you have the passion with what you do, and it just exudes from you. But also, Deb, you've been here in the Valley now how long?
Actually, yeah, we've been here over 30 years.
Yeah, so for a very
Our
long
kids
time.
born and raised here, and yeah, we love it here. We're
And-
Arizonans through and through.
So Deb, when you come in, what does the process look like? They make that phone call, they're ready to have you come out. What does that look like when you come to them?
Right, yeah, so we try to find out all the details about their project, and so that we're well prepared before we even walk in the door. And then we take a lot of time to listen, and that is a big, big part of something that I coach Tyler and all of the folks on my team, no matter who it is that's going to a home, to really, really listen. You know, the old saying, right? You've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, use them appropriately, proportionately. So that is what we do. And then we really craft something that's unique. We don't do a cookie cutter with every single client. We really try to listen to what their needs are. Do we have 5 kids using this bathroom, and you know, what's the need? Or is this you know, a single homeowner that wants an elegant spa-like experience? So we really want to deliver on that and make it something that they will love, and then they tell their friends about it. So that's how
And
we get
refer
along
out.
with it. Yeah.
And when you've come in and you've done this little design for them, do they get that in a, you do it on paper? How does that work?
Yeah, we do everything to start out. We design it in our tablets electronically, and that enables us to quickly provide lots of different options. So we again try to specialize in customizing it for lots of different needs and options, and give people choices. So we originally do that, but then they get the final proposal directly to them.
What I love is that they say they have probably more options for you than anyone else out there. They come to you, they bring the showroom to you, so you can see exactly what it's going to look like in your home. That is so, so important. Also important to trust the person, and they've been around for 30 years here in the Valley, and you know, you can definitely trust someone like that. Tyler, you also have been mentioning a little bit about expense, but you can help people too on, you know, when they're saying, hey, you know, I'm not sure if I can do that, but you can show them something else that might be affordable for them, correct?
Yes, sometimes they've got, you know, the champagne dreams on a beer budget,
Yeah,
right? So
right.
sometimes I can come in there and I can kind of show them, hey, here's a great option where we can fulfill the need that you're trying to accomplish, but, you know, not break the bank for a client like that.
But they have options. That's where you want to talk about that. They have great options for you. And you know what? You just got some money back from the government. And why don't you make your house worth more money, right? Why don't you love your bathroom instead of looking at the plastic that they have out there? Why don't you just love it and go in there and you can't wait. You don't even want to leave. You said a spa-like experience. They can do that for you. Again, they're statewide. You could check them out on their website. It's elegantbathandfloor.com. You can make an appointment right there if you like. They do free in-home estimates. They are licensed, bonded, and insured. Their phone number to call direct, it's 480-326-4288. Again, they're mobile. It's a mobile showroom that comes to you. Again, that phone number is 480-326-4288.